Hey! Am I live? Yep, I'm live, I'm live. Holy shit, hey fellas! What the hell is going on? Why is that? Hello, hello? Am I live? Yep, looks like I'm live. Hey fellas! Well, doesn't seem to be a lot of you guys here, but never mind, I'm just here grinding stuff. Seems like people are complaining about the bad rates for Prince of Wales. Speaking of Prince of Wales, I'll be grinding her, as you can see on the top left corner of the screen. So yeah, I'm deciding what difficulty to grind her on though. If you ask me, I'm not... Actually, wait. Okay, let's do this one. Let's just do the hardest difficulty, because why the hell not? Actually, because I can. So yeah, to all of those who's here and don't know what I'm streaming, this is Abyss Front, currently in beta. So it's also region locked for some reason, even though it's in beta and region locked, but it's technically an open beta test, but yeah. Okay, let me check. Okay. So, this stream will go on for 1 hour. Just 1 hour, cause PPT has a stream later at 6 and I sure as hell do not want to miss that. So yeah, we'll be doing this stream for 1 hour. Not sure if I can go on for long, so yeah. Anyway, I'll be doing this again and again and chatting for the whole hour, so if you got questions or stuff, just type in chat, I'll read it. You know. This quarantine is getting to me, so yeah. I mean, it's also good that I'm gathering this stuff since the shops has some good stuff. But yeah, the main prize today will be Prince of Wales. Hopefully we can get that. Seems like chat is delayed. Either chat is delayed or I'm delayed. Still getting used to this. So yeah. Bro, look at this dude. Oh wait, so you're the guy in my alliance? Oh. Nice, welcome. Also, good luck on your own grind, by the way. This nightmare difficulty is literally just the boss level 80, but the mobs are still kinda weak. So with my AoE DPS team, this isn't much of a problem. I already wrote about this team in my guide, still recommend it even though they changed Hagikase's ultimate for a bit. Doesn't matter, still kills. We just have, you know, less criticals. Holy shit, Ashigara gets MVP, that's new. Must be all the damage tanking. So yeah, as you guys can see, this game is really nicely crafted. It's got some of the most of the characters has skill animations and stuff, and most of them also have live 2D, which gets updated every now and then. You can definitely turn off all the live 2D and shit in the settings, but I'm on an emulator, so I can afford all the performance boosts, so yeah. Let's see what's going on in chat. Yeah, seems like people are complaining about the raids and arguing, and also talking about random stuff. So yeah, how are you guys day? How's your day? I like to mess with global chat every now and then, because there's a bunch of weirdos in this game for some reason. It has only been 5 minutes and I already did three runs. Was it 3 runs or 4 runs? Yeah. Drake, is it your sleep schedule, Drake? Global chat's weird as hell, and the fact that the alliance chat doesn't get saved over like session only makes the communication between members ultra hard. So yeah, because you can't see messages people have sent while you're offline, and everything gets erased. So that's a bit of a problem. Hopefully they fix that, or maybe add some sort of stuff, because there's no point in having an alliance right now aside from the extra rewards from all the alliance missions. So yeah. And no, I'm not running a macro, by the way, unlike some of the people there. I don't like running macro and stuff, plus doing it yourself is better. Yep, chat's arguing again. So yeah. Speaking of, I was thinking of doing a video of like rating a few ship ghosts in this game, like in terms of design and in terms of their kit in game, just skill set and stats. 2 hours I can't sleep. Oh, that's bad. Afternoon nap and you can't sleep at night. I have that problem because if I sleep during the noon, it's like double the time I sleep at night. So let's say I sleep for like let's say I took a nap for 30 minutes at noon, and it works like a 1 hour sleep at night. So yeah, I feel you. That's a bit of a problem. Which is why I try to not take afternoon naps now, because it messes up my clock pretty badly. But then again, I always mess my own clock either way, so yeah. This ASD guy is always causing trouble in the world chat again. Yeah, seems like the stream is probably 10 seconds delayed. Yeah, seems like 10 seconds delayed. I'm still not used to this live streaming thing on YouTube because this is my first time streaming on YT. So yeah. That's the thing, my regular sleep pattern is wake up at around 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, then goes to sleep at 4 or 5 AM, depends. Sometimes I got stuff to do and I tend to stay up a lot late, because at night is the only time when I can do stuff without being bothered. You know, there's just something about the quietness.
私の覇人が暴風となる不幸な宿命を吹き飛ばしましょう
What do you mean, bless me? I wasn't sneezing. That was a cough.
死神であろうと切り伏せるのみまだ終わりじゃないよ
I mean, I did catch a cold earlier today. Happens to me a lot of happens to me quite regularly if I like wake up and go back to sleep. 90% of the time I will get a cold. The HMS? No, that's the goal for today. We're trying to get a HMS Prince of Wales. I hope I did not get the suffix wrong. I remember Prince of Wales a British ship, so her suffix should be HMS. But yeah, still grinding, and actually I just started since this stream started, so first steps, I guess. Prince of Wales, the gold today. Hopefully, maybe I can also snag the golden equipments from the shop as well. I mean, we got 1 hour. Yeah, 49 minutes to go. No big deal. The event goes on for another 8 days, I think. So yeah, we got plenty of time. And resources are not the limiting factor here because I stock up a bunch. Like, a bunch. He's asking if I'm grinding till the stream. No, if I end the stream when I actually got Prince of Wales. How many times have we run this? That's 9 times, so for this stream we already did 8 times. So yeah. I'm curious how do these guys run out of oil, because I have 36,000. Oh hey, CW Ego. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, goals for today. Get Prince of Wales at least 1 copy within an hour, but the odds are kinda not in our favor. I don't know. A lot of people are complaining that they did like 200 rounds and nothing. I mean, it can't be worse than Sailist, right? Sailist's still grinding for more copies of her, but yeah. I don't want to waste Gold Dummy on Sailist because she's a grindable one, so yeah, Gold Dummy is best saved for those unique or limited ships. Or just ships you really want to race quickly in general. Oh, okay. I think I can afford something now. Yep, I can afford the cannon or the... yeah, definitely the cannon. I love battleships class, so yeah. Cannon's always nice. Don't know if I want to keep that for Prince of Wales or I might put it on other ship goals, but we'll see, we'll see. I don't even know how Prince of Wales kit is yet. Hopefully she's not a single target, cause yeah, the problem with single target hitters in this game is that they either hit too hard, well, they mostly hit too hard most of the time, so it's overkill and a little bit of waste. So I still prefer like AoE damage like Fuso and Yamashiro here, cause they shred through the entire team like that, see? just one hit and half health all the tiny mobs. And single target can just deal with the boss, so it's usually good to mix and match a bit for your team comp. But yeah, this is still my favorite comp. I might change out. So is this Suikaku or Shokaku? I always forgot this one. But yeah, I might change out her since her ultimate is now a 3 target instead of single target burst. Might change her out for another Kamishiro ship, maybe. I don't know, still deciding, maybe another battleship actually, maybe another battleship. But Japanese battleship Kamishiro, there's only Kongo outside of these few. Oh, I can just push Shiranui in here because I've already benched Shiranui after training her to max level, so yeah, maybe Shiranui. So 2 battleships, 2 destroyers, and 1 heavy cruiser. Still a pretty good comp overall, considering that Hagikaze is providing heal for Ashigara, who can also heal herself. So yeah, the front line's actually pretty tanky, back line's doing solid damage, so yeah, we can totally do this for days. The only thing I don't like about some of their art is that they're too sexualized. I don't really like characters that are too sexualized. That's one of the main reasons why I dislike Azurlane. But yeah. So anyway, I got a few questions about my channel, seriously. I now have, I think, 700 plus subscribers. I don't know why they're here actually. Might be because of my other shit posters, but I'm curious, what kind of content do you guys actually enjoy from me? Because I know like, my sense of humor is a little bit limited. So, like, what part of my contents do you guys actually enjoy, or are you guys just here for the Abyss Front stuff? Yeah, Yorktown's Abyss so form is an absolute shite. But yeah, as I typed in chat just now, stream's delayed by 10 seconds roughly, so if I skip to other topics, I'll get back to you soon. But yeah, over-sexualized ship. Yorktown's absolutely terrible. Yorktown is just straight up terrible. But yeah, 700 subs. Quite an achievement for myself, I guess. Like, I never get this far usually. 700 subs. This is a little bit perplexing. But yeah, I suppose most of them are only here for my Hololive shitposts. I don't even know why I do those Hololive shitposts if you ask me. My head is just too disconnected from each other, so yeah. Speaking of that, I got both Junior and Oyashio fully episode. I just haven't tried them out yet nor checked the kit. Heard those guys at Discord are asking for Nebo for translation, so maybe I'll help out. I don't know. Don't really like using Discord that much. So yeah. So anyway, about Abyss Front, I'm thinking of doing a review video, maybe a review series, not a video, a series of like reviews, just reviewing ships in terms of design and their in-game kit, like their skill set, their stats, like their classes and stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna provide any historical stuff cause I'm not that great at the military history department. So I might talk to a couple of friends who actually know this stuff. Especially in... Yeah, I know a few ex-Cancun admirals who might be able to help me with the history part, but... Yeah, cause... I talked to one of them before. Basically, he noticed that some of these characters are portrayed, as in their personality and stuff, are portrayed based on their historical stuff. Yeah, not sure how well they came up, but basically some of these ship girls are portrayed based on what happened to them in history or stuff, especially in their episode form. Don't really know what happened to Enterprise, but she turned into a yandere for some reason in her episode form. Enterprise. Speaking of that, how many of you guys are ex-Kanko Admirals or ex-Ghost Frontline Commander? Because I'm actually an ex-Ghost Frontline Commander. This game is basically what happens if Ghost Frontline meets Kanko. Yeah, what happens if Ghost Frontline meets Kanko? And you get this game. Pretty much. Similar background setting and stuff. Mechanics are similar to Ghost Frontline pretty much. That's why I kind of like this one. Although this one has more auto than Ghost Frontline, because Ghost Frontline is getting a little bit too painful to play on. The events are getting way too hard. I don't know why they want to do that. Yuzong, what is your problem? Remember the time they actually remember the time yeah, remember the time Yuzong killed off AR-15 and the community was like... Yeah, they were memeing her, but when RO come over and gets... Ah, yeah, you do play GFL. Okay, we have a GFL commander here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure a few of us here are ex-Ghost Frontline commander. Or still playing, but... To be honest, Ghost Frontline is a little bit too grindy or too gimmicky, because... In the events now, you have to do a bunch of weird gimmicks and stuff, so I find that mentally tiring. I mean, if you give me strategy, I'm still okay with that, but gimmicks... Ah, bunny suit, yeah. The bunny dress, that one. Yeah, I saw it. It's okay, I suppose. It's really funny though, like... Her normal form is like all timid or semi-cheerful leader, and then you get her mod which turns her into like war veteran with a bunch of bad stuff down her belt and all spouting dark stuff, and then suddenly you get this like bunny dress costume. It's funny. It's really funny how the contrast is so damn funny. So happy and just all shits and giggles. Anyway, actually, in this game, Abyss Front, the story actually has been reworked once. Like during the back in Beta 1, the story was actually not slightly. The story was a lot darker. I actually prefer that one, but to move the plot forward, they have to rework it. Like originally. Yamato, the big over-sexualized battleship that you see in the story. Basically, she was... Oh, okay, I have a wondering. But basically, she was supposed to be the villain in the original story. But yeah, they reworked that, they changed the story, so she now plays a more supportive role to our cause, I guess. I put it like that because technically we're a terror organization in this game. Like the Bleakade, which our faction is called, we're technically a terror faction because we're not allied with anyone, and we basically protect Abyssos which makes us public enemy number 1. Actually, maybe I should do a video on the lore of this game. Yeah, I should do a video on the lore of this game to explain some stuff, because each faction has a bit different story and stuff. So yeah. So I'm still deciding if I want to do the ship go review video series, just review one ship per episode, or do I want to do the lore first? So which one do you guys think? Should I talk about the lore first, or like the game's lore setting, or the ship goes first? Like, which one do you guys want to hear more about? Between the lore or the ship goes in general?
私の覇人が暴風となる不幸な宿命を吹き飛ばしましょう。邪魔者は引き裂けばいい。まだ終わりじゃないよ。たとえ死神であろうと切り伏せるのみ。もう恐れるものはない。私の覇人が暴風となる不幸な宿命を吹き飛ばしましょう。
But anyway, I probably want to get at least one copy of Prince of Wales. It's fine if I don't get her today, I guess, cause I still have plenty of time over a few days, but yeah, at least one copy, so if I have Go Dummy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that. So lore first, the game lore first, cause the game, the background is similar to, it's basically what happens if Ghost Frontline meets Kanko and then there's a mix of Detroit becomes human. Cause the ship ghosts are supposed to be just machines, just robots, but for some reason they gain sentience, which is, the process is called the awakening. But yeah, I suppose when I do the video I'll talk more in detail about it, but basically they gain sentience. And yeah, each faction has different way to deal with these sentient ships. It's just iRobot or Detroit Become Human. Similar. Kinda similar, I guess. It's just that they leave out something really big in the plot hole, which I will explain in that video when I do it. But yeah, it's really weird. So yeah, I guess I'll do the video. I guess I'll do the video on the lore. How many times have I done this? 19 times, so that makes it 18. I already did this 18 times on stream and we're getting nowhere. We got a long way to go, but yeah, I got like 30 minutes left. The developers like put a lot of details into their voice line. So yeah, when I actually do the ship go review section, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, the rate is actually pretty low since the world chat keeps complaining that after 200 rounds you still can't get her. I mean, if I get her the next run, I don't know, I'm just gonna go ballistic, I guess. Maybe pull the gacha a little bit. I have like 100 something tickets. I was saving for Prince of Wales, but doesn't seem like she will be a, you know, a gacha character. Might be just event drop, unique event drop. Similar to Enterprise. Wait, was it Enterprise or Congo? I don't remember, but oh wait, yeah, Enterprise. Because I remember back then Congo was gacha limited. I mean, yeah, everything when it comes to chance is all RNG. People are comparing Unicorn with Yorktown. But then, Yorktown only has a single heal skill with pretty low multiplier. But Unicorn's fully on heal and support, so you can't compare those two with, like, those two are very different roles. It's like comparing a spoon to a fork. Actually, that's also a really bad comparison. Let's just forget it. Forget it. So speaking of this, for those who are currently watching and also play this game, who's your favorite ship girl? Like, who's your favorite ship girl in this game right now? Don't worry, I won't judge too harshly. My throat is not. Cleveland is basically like a gangster boss. That's her character setting. She's supposed to be like a gangster boss. Female gangster boss, you know. So yeah, she's supposed to be cool and somewhat intimidating. Even her voice lines are like gangsters based. Like she's asking if you owe someone money or stuff, or if someone's messing with you, she'll go beat them up. So yeah, Cleveland's actually really cool and intimidating. I get it, and she's actually the kind of person who you want as a sister. But yeah, Helena's, let's just say she's weird, cause her character setting is like she's supposed to be some sort of transmission ship or something, cause she says she can receive communication from outer space, which is weird, cause in her abyssal form she basically claims that she's an alien. So yeah, Helena is a little bit weird. In terms of character setting, that is. I mean, based on the looks, she's okay. Although abyssal form is a little bit too pale. But yeah, I suppose I get it, you said that she's cool. So, like, if you have seen my guide, you guys probably know that my favorite ship is definitely Yamashiro. Right here. I mean, she was on the cover of the ad I saw for this game. I actually saw the advertisement for this game on Facebook one day while, you know, just scrolling. And I was like, yeah, why not? Yeah, I know, Zuigaku, they changed her ultimate from single target to triple target just like her sister, which is a bit of problem. But yeah, if you have seen my guide, my favorite is definitely
まだお
Yamashiro. She's, you know, samurai, the samurai motive, and
たとえ死神で
her normal form is kind of cute in terms of her personality, because she's like, I hope I don't trouble you too much with my bad luck. That's one of her voice lines. She keeps talking about her bad luck.
私の波人が暴風となる
Like the superstition is a little bit cute. But then after episode, she basically turned into an angry edgy girl who's like, I'll kill death itself. I will kill death itself. I will fight death with my own damn sword. And also luck can go die. That kind of stuff. Basically, she turned 180 degree, but still has that cute stuff inside her because she can still dote on you. So yeah, I actually really like Yamashiro, even though she's an SR. As for Zuikaku, yeah, Zuikaku is also my first SSR. Her rate is surprisingly high actually. Zuikaku is actually my first SSR as well, and yeah, the single target was pretty damn strong back then, but they changed it to triple target. I don't understand why. Like, some of the skill rebalance and changes are really weird. For example, Hagikaze, why did they remove the critical chance buff?
私の波人が暴風となる
I suspect the critical chance buff change was probably something to do with them not being able to program the race properly. Cause yeah, if you remember, like in older versions, every time they do a rate up or add new characters, the new characters always have a shitty rate. So I suspect that the developers are really not that good at math, or just coding the chances in particular. So yeah, the drop rate may seem particularly bad in some cases.
従順すぎる
I mean, I'm a game design student personally, so I did a bit of game development here and there. And yeah, I can tell you that basically programming chances for stuff like this is not easy, especially for a game that you're constantly maintaining and adding new stuff to it. So
面白いもの
maybe cut the developers some slack, but yeah, maybe they could do with a bigger team or bigger budget. This game definitely has potential, but right now the devs are like, I don't know, it's like someone's not willing to invest more into this project right now.
邪魔者は
That's what I get from basically from playing this game right now. Developers, maybe someone above them are like not giving them enough budget to do this or not willing to invest that much into this, but if this game is open to other places, it might even beat Girls Frontline because the story is already pretty good. The gameplay is pretty similar, and you have a bunch of ex-Kanko Admiral all over the place. So this game would definitely call to them if they're the kind who dislike Azerlane. Assuming they don't go like a Azerlane path, just going over-sexualized character. I really don't like over-sexualized character.
私の波人が暴風となる不幸な宿命を吹き飛ばしましょう
Technically, it is available in Play Store, but only in certain regions like Malaysia, Singapore, and Taiwan. I think Taiwan is also available, but yeah, it's only available to these regions because they probably expected not a lot of players will play this right now since they're supposed to have. Because right now this game is in open beta, so they probably did not have a lot of servers to handle the player if they actually release it worldwide. So right now they only release it in like half of Asia and Taiwan, so the number of players will be under control more. Chances of the server going kaput is lower. So yeah, I kinda understand why they're doing this, but at the same time not understand their other motives.
不幸な宿命を吹き飛ばしましょう
I mean, I understand that you guys want to play this game.
まだ終わ
I
りじ
really
ゃない
like
よ
this game as well, but yeah, they're probably still working on a couple of stuff and don't want to risk a bad PR stunt.
もう恐れるものは
Like,
ない
right now I also see a lot of complaints about the game, about it being buggy or kinda incomplete or yeah, basically that. So they probably want to limit the player base who are exposed to this right now, so they could get a limited feedback to it and
邪魔者
basically try to
引き裂けば
build the game from there before they're actually confident enough to release it to the Play Store officially to other regions. But yeah, it's basically the complete opposite of what most game developers do right now. You know, those AAA companies like Ubisoft and stuff, they just throw up like advertisement and all those stuff, promising really good stuff and then failing to deliver. This happens a lot, and I suppose the developers don't want to do that. They want to keep it low profile for now until the game is actually really presentable. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see. I was hoping that maybe they could get maybe a bigger team to do more stuff. They're still doing regular updates like once every half a month. So, which is great. They're still doing stuff. They're still adding new contents for current players while also updating the game. Since right now it's open beta test and basically all your data will be safe. They will not be deleted after the beta test ends. When the official version comes out, your data will be safe. You can still continue playing from that. So it's safe to assume they will rerun all the events that are currently going on in the beta right now, like this one we're playing and the one before. What was it? The Congo one? Yeah, basically, I understand that, but yeah, basically the gap's gonna be a little bit of a problem early on, which I guess they didn't factor into it since right now they're adding PvP and ranking tier bots, those stuff. But it's only for the maneuver section, and if there are new players, there will be a bunch of new players for them to step on each other's as well. While us beta testers are probably just gonna be a little bit high up. Just a little bit, I guess. But yeah, balancing is gonna be a slight bit of problem. Yeah, I agree, the game art is really good, and one of my friends actually managed to locate the animator for this game. Basically the guy who makes all the animation, the skill animations for the ship girls. Basically like when they use their ultimate and you can see the special cutscene. My friend actually found the artist's Twitter, because at one point he actually posted Ashigara's new... Oh wait, no, was that Ashigara? No, he actually posted Nachi's skill animation before it was released, but then he deleted the tweet, so yeah. They got a bunch of good artists. The coding's not bad. In terms of optimization, the game is not bad. I mean, it's definitely better than Girls Frontline, but right now, in terms of content, it's lacking. It's less than Girls Frontline, so performance issues we will need to see after they added a lot more stuff. Hopefully their coding and optimization is better than Yuzong. I was wondering when they will hire translators though, because I would probably apply for being a translator if I can. I kinda like this game, and since inside the settings there are buttons to change the language, although they're not implemented yet, but if I can help, I would definitely want to be maybe a translator, cause yeah, let's say the current translator isn't really great. As you can see from this event, they call this event the Recall Chef of all things, a Recall Chef. I mean, even the lame sense in you is like, well, the game has a language change. Yeah, global version, that would depend though. They might actually do one single server, but then that would actually be disastrous. But yeah, if they actually do a global version and separated servers, I wouldn't blame them. Like, yeah, Recall Chef, Recall Chef, Recall Chef! What kind of translation is that? And I assume they translated it literally, but it sounds so bad. For someone who understands English, it sounded really bad. The naming sense is just straight up terrible. So yeah, if I can actually apply to be a translator when they're actually hiring. I mean, translations can be done online anyway. Online as in not in the studio, not in their office. With the pandemic, everything going on, pretty sure a lot of people are now working from home or working online, so yeah. Speaking of online, I actually applied to be... you know, the audition for HoloLive. Yeah, HoloLive actually have a VTuber auditions because they were hiring English speakers. So I actually auditioned for that, and surprisingly I did not get... Actually, unsurprisingly, I did not get it because A, I'm a lame person, and B, I'm not an interesting person, and C... Yeah, C, A, and B. I mean, I play weird stuff here and there, but personally, I'm not an interesting person in terms of conversation like right now. I'm pretty sure I'm boring some of you guys. So yeah, we got another 14 minutes to go. I wonder if we will ever actually get Prince of Wales within this 14 minutes, but chances are not good. Anyway, as I mentioned before, I'm actually a game design student. I did a few game development stuff for assignments and projects. So yeah, as I can see, this game is basically made in Unity using the same stuff we built on. So given enough time, I can probably make a cheaper version of this game. But I just don't understand how bullets work, because those actually requires a lot of computing. So yeah, budget version will probably have no bullets. Yeah. Maybe someday I'll stream making a game, because I have a few personal projects or assignments that I do every now and then. But yeah, I have a personal project back then that was supposed to be like a clone of Enter the Gungeon. It's basically a kind of top-down view bullet hell game with roguelike elements. It's pretty fun. I actually finished the game already, so yeah. I was actually making a game like that. Never got far though. I actually got the basic controls down, but did not finish it until now. That was last year, or was it a few months ago? Yeah, that was a few months ago. Yeah, I can see Ego's being positive there, but I'm not a positive person. I am by no means a positive person. That's why I prepare for the worst, usually. Usually I prepare for the worst. Like, worst case scenario, if I don't get her in 5 runs, I can just do this after PPT stream, or just during PPT stream, like while watching the stream and grinding in the background. Who knows? Tuesday is only when I'm actually free the whole day for streaming. Because right now, my classes have started. So, yeah, even though it's like all online learning. Yeah, like everyone who's playing right now is probably suffering the same shit. It's probably faster to actually grind in the easy level, but I also want the event currency. Actually, after I get enough event currency, I'll just go grind in easy mode. Because at least that's slightly faster. Since the enemy mobs are level 65. Was it 60 or 65? Doesn't matter, all my squads are over level. What's going on in chat? Oh, they're talking about the... What's the... Ah, shit. What is it called again? Basically the relationship points for your ship goals and their mood. Because the mood actually boosts their stats if it's good, and if it's bad, it gives you massive penalties in terms of stat. So yeah, they're discussing about it, and power of the ring. Like, I already ring the Fuso sisters here, so their mood is still good even after all that fight.
邪魔者は引き裂けばいい
I mean, when someone loves you, they'll be happy to fight for you, I guess.
勝利の果実なんて美味しい
Oh, what's your squad level actually? Ego, what's your team's level? Because levels aren't everything in this game. You also need to account for stats and survivability. I mean, the most common way to beat everything is to over level them, so you can actually beat them easily without actually building a squad that can work. But I believe that in this game, if you build a squad that works okay with skills and stuff, you can actually beat higher levels, because I did that before. I mean, it would be good for you to actually grind chapter 3, because seems like Prince of Wales will be event limited, so if you miss her this time, you probably miss her forever until the game's official version release anyway.
まだ終わりじゃないよ
45 and 40. Okay, yeah, that's slightly too low. You might want to feed them those EXP bottles if you have plenty of them. I actually have plenty of them for some reason, even though I don't do the Leviathan Abyss for them. But yeah, 45 and 46 a little bit low. Maybe try grinding a little bit of EXP, get them to level 60 or 55 to actually do it. Are they limit broken, like max or what? Well, actually that kind of depends on what you're using in your team.
冬に散るのですよ
Tier list? Nah, tier list isn't... Tier list is too subjective in a sense, because it's too limited. You're only comparing something... You're basically comparing them in terms of overall usage. Unless the tier list is about specific roles. I never make a tier list. I only did like recommendation and review. I don't really like making tier lists.
邪魔者は引き裂けばいい 私の波人が暴風となる
Let's not use tier list actually. Tier list isn't great. So I can give you recommendations on like what kind of team to build for overall stuff. Like the one I'm using right now. This one is my most like personally I really recommend this comp because it's pretty good. I might change out Tsuikaku for someone else later because she's now AoE instead of single target. Might put Yudachi here maybe. Either Yudachi or Shiranui here, but yeah. Kinda depends on the role you're looking for. In a team I prefer to have 2 AoE DPS, a support, a tank, and a single target DPS. So yeah, that's usually what most of my team are based on, except for one team, the backline sniping team. Consists of Skarn, Horse, and Helena. Cause the two are always like sniping enemy backline, and usually they kill the boss before killing all the small mobs at the front, so overall it's not a bad thing. Kinda depends on whatever strategy you're running. But my team right now, this one, it's for general purpose, basically anything, everything. Just kill. You can swap Ashigara for other of her sisters. Cause they actually made, what's her name again? Haguro, yeah. They actually made Haguro better since Haguro was originally a sub-tank support kind of character. Yeah, wait, you got Yorktown 5-star? Holy shit. That's... Holy shit, I got Hood! But Yorktown 5-star, so by default she starts at 3-star or 5. Okay, so you have 4 copies of Yorktown. You got 4 copies of Yorktown. Holy shit. But in terms of usage, Yorktown isn't really that great, although she actually helps with this event because having her in the team boosts the event item drop rate just a little bit, maybe by 5, I think. Was it 5? But yeah, Yorktown 5-star. Yorktown isn't actually that great. I've seen her kit, she's like a mix of everything. She has a support skill for some reason, a DPS skill, and I don't know, it's all over the place. There's a single target skill, there's an AoE skill, and there's a heal. Yeah, thanks, but Hood isn't my target here. I'm trying to get Prince of Wales. I don't even know why I get Hood. Like, if you know my history, I actually dislike Hood because her in older versions, Hood is actually useless as hell. Like, first they nerf her damage, then they nerf everyone else because Hood as an SSR was falling behind ours. Yeah, they actually nerfed Pennsylvania because of Hood. Because originally Pennsylvania surpasses Hood. Then they nerfed Pennsylvania. I actually dislike Hood because her single target, again as I mentioned, single target are usually overkill. Even more so in this latest version because enemies' HP has been nerfed, combat has been sped up. It's always better to have a cheese grater team instead of maybe a bullet. You probably want a cheese grater over a bullet. Army's 5-star, Pink hair girl 5-star. Pink hair girl, that would probably be Miyoko. Probably one of the best tank in the game next to Ashigara. She's not bad as a solo tank, but looking at your comp, you probably need an extra support. You need a support. Hermes is not that great in terms of starting because I don't understand why they changed the starting ship to Hermes. Originally it was Fuso. Fuso was broken as hell. Helena is a backline sniper. Jupiter's a single target and multi-target front attacker. Yeah, I can immediately say your team lacks a battleship and a support. You need a support, additional support like maybe Unicorn or Hagikaze as I mentioned. I actually highly recommend Hagikaze, this one. You know what, I have 2 minutes left, let me just show you who. So this one, Hagikaze. Passive, one of her passive skill is healing, which I apparently didn't raise much. This one is a healing. She's a support healing. She targets the frontmost ally, which means your tank, always your tank. She will always target your front tank, basically help healing them. Her ultimate reduces enemy backline HP and also deals damage. Enemy defense, sorry, not HP. It deals damage and also reduces defense for a short period of time. Yeah, Lutso's pretty broken. A lot of the Chinese players actually recommend Lutso because Lutso stats it's actually pretty good apparently according to them. Yeah, this one's 46k HP, nearly 47k, but only because my equipment on her isn't actually that great. And I'm not using her now, I think. Yeah, I'm putting her in the 4th squad, which I don't use that much. Team. There we go. So yeah, this is my main squad, the cheese grater. This is my second squad, similar, also has a Fuso and Yamashiro. I deliberately left some of them as normal form because I want to keep a copy of that normal form and abyssal form. I actually have 4 copies of Yamashiro. But yeah, I generally follow this kind of setup except for this team. This team is 4 DPS and a single tank. But then this team is mostly for boss killing. So if you're like in a large map and you use your cheese grater team to clear the roof, just clear the path to the boss, then let this team hit the boss. Because all of them actually have a backline snipe skill. They actually target backline except for King George 5. King George 5 targets the enemy with lowest amount of HP, so she might be a good finisher for them. So yeah, there's 3 battleships and a single light cruiser. Kinda depends on their skill set, so yeah. And this one is also a general purpose team. Congo for 2 targets hitting, single target, and Wasps who got downgraded to R during a patch. And yeah, this one's my final team. Basically, support healer, front tank, DPS. This one's DPS support. Cleveland is mostly DPS support, but Hood, I suppose I'm using her as a support DPS as well, but single target can easily wipe out a trash mob, so yeah. Anyway, that's all for this time. Thanks guys for actually stopping by and actually talking. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time, if I actually continue streaming next time. I guess we didn't hit the goal today, but we got a Hood drop, so it's not fully that bad. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys